Alright guys, welcome back to Redstone for Dummies. Today, the video is all about redstone torches. There is so many uses to that torch that almost all circuits have redstone torches in them. First, you need to remember that a redstone torch emits current in all directions and that you can put it either on top of a block or on each side of that block, but the torch can't be put upside down, so anywhere on the block beside its down face. And it doesn't matter where you put your redstone torch, it's still going to output current in all directions, except if you have it on the side of the block here, where the back of the redstone torch can't be powered because it's on top of the block right here. So again, it still works the same, but not the back side of the torch. Keep in mind though that wherever you place it down, you're never going to be able to power the redstone dust on top of the block without having the signal coming from somewhere else. The only way you could power the piece of redstone on top of a block without having a current powering it directly would be to turn the block into a power source itself. First, we all know that besides a redstone block, there is no block that naturally outputs current. Even if you try powering the block itself, it's never going to output current, unless you do what I did with this block right here. It's actually pretty simple. The only thing you need to do is place a redstone torch beneath that block and bam, it starts outputting current, which is a very useful feature. Alright, so let's recap. If you have a redstone torch beneath a block, it becomes powered and the block itself will start to output signal, and it's useful to make invisible power source like right here, so you could never tell that there is a powered block here until you put a redstone dust on it. Alright, let's make things a tiny bit more complex by introducing a somewhat new kind of redstone torch. First, we're now all used to this one, but there is also that one, the unpowered redstone torch. Now, don't try to look for it in your inventory, you won't find it, it's not there. It's actually the same redstone torch, but it's placed on a powered block. So here, I've got a redstone torch that's on. If I power the block using this lever here, you're going to see that the torch goes off. So again, if I turn the lever off, the block will go off and the torch will go on. If I turn the lever on, the block goes on and the torch goes off. It's also good to know that more than one torch can be turned off at the same time on the same block. In fact, all torches that are on a block that's powered will all go off. And it doesn't matter how the block is powered, as long as there is power going into it, it's still gonna extinguish the torches. Now you might be thinking of some things that property could be used for. I'm actually gonna go over a few examples of what you can do with that. By having a torch on the same block as a lever, you can create a circuit that will allow you to do something when you switch the lever on, and something else when you switch the lever off. The only downside to that property is that every time a redstone torch is being turned either on or off, it takes 0.1 second to do it. It might not seem like much, but when you're using multiple redstone torches, it can add a big delay. Here's an example. If I use this lever here to power both sides here of my circuit, you're gonna see that the two pistons will go down, but you will see there's a time difference between the left one and the right one. Here we go, you can see the lag. Well, it's not lag, it's just a time delay. But yeah, you can easily see the difference. Also, by stacking multiple blocks with a redstone torch in between them, you can easily have your current go up without having to build a staircase. Here's an example. Power goes up. The power is carried upward using the torches on the blocks. Also, if you want to make a really long circuit, you can have a block with a torch placed on it. That will allow you to expand the range of your circuit. So again, here's a quick example of how you can extend your circuit range. So here, you get some delay, but it does make your circuit way longer. The more you add, the longer you can go. And another way to have your current go up is by making what I call the upside down staircase. I've basically put redstone torches beneath all these blocks that are going up. And it's, in other words, the opposite of having the redstone dust on top, but beneath the staircase. I've put pistons here so that we can easily monitor that which block is on, which block is off. And if I turn it on here, you're going to see that everything gets inverted and the power goes all the way up. I'm gonna turn on my lever here, and I'll show you something. By doing this with redstone torches, you actually do not lose strength for your signal. On top here, you can clearly see that there's a big difference in the signal strength. So knowing that, you're gonna have to make choices. You can either have a strong signal but have a time delay, or have an instant response but a weak signal. But that's up to you and what you're trying to build. And finally, try to avoid powering a block with a signal that comes from a torch that's placed on the block itself, because you're gonna get interference just like that, and we don't want that. Alright, so that will do it for this episode. I hope the video was simple and clear. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. Please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my Facebook page to be notified when there is a new video coming up. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.